Okay guys, I'm going to keep this intro very simple. We're about to play Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. Smash like for luck. Smash it now and keep smashing it. We're going to need all the luck we can get. What's up guys, I'm Chasing Lamely and welcome back to episode number 5 of Sunderland Till I'm Sacked. Which may be coming sooner than later. So, in today's episode, as I said, we are playing Manchester City. Like and subscribe and ring the bell because that will help make good things happen. In the meantime, though, we are going to play Manchester City, and there's been some things occurring since we last met. So, first of all, there was a takeover that lasted all of about 10 minutes before collapsing. And then we played Peterborough and the league, and they were bottom when we kicked off, and we lost 1-0. I rotated pretty much the entire team, though, try and keep players fresh for today. So hopefully that's a gamble that pays off and doesn't destroy our season. But let's get into the tactical meeting. It says it wants me to go defensive. Here's my thing, though. I do not recognise many of the names in this team, but Aki, Stones and Walker. So that means it's basically their reserves, and I think we can do a bit of damage to them. So we're gonna just play our normal game and see if we get lucky. I completely forgot that I didn't have Dobson and Willis available, so that's a very quick couple of changes to make. We're going to put Bailey right in for Willis, and for Dobson I feel like Josh Scowen can get in there, and then that just means I've got to make a couple of changes to the bench, which means we're going to put Flanagan in for as sub at number 1, and for Dobson it gives me a bit more of an option. Who do I want in for Dobson is the big question. I think there's part of me thinking I should throw someone who can play on the left wing in there. There's part of me thinking Nicholas Bentner, but there's part of me thinking the smart play, because we've lost Dobson, is to stick Grant Ledbetter in his place, because that gives us that little bit of extra experience we can send on if we get lucky and find ourselves in a position where we need to close out the game. Calder Silva's wanted by Solihull Moors. They're not getting him. So the team today is going to be Burge, Sanderson, Wright, Shamajli, De Silva, Scowen, O'Nien, Shashua, Maguire, Green and Quainer. That is the starting line we've gone more or less with for the whole season so far, and the subs are more or less the ones we usually have as well. So let's see what's going on. Anyone unhappy? Well, apparently 8 players don't have familiarity with the formation yet, which is interesting. But it's fine, because we'll just do what we do, and we will sort ourselves out with a hopefully not too humiliating defeat at the hands of Manchester City at the Etihad. We do not want to leave the Etihad empty-handed. So, Scott Carson in goal is a bit of a weird one, because he should be really good, being an England keeper, or a former England keeper, but I don't remember the last time I saw him play a game of football in real life. So he must be pretty well buried in their reserves. We're huge underdogs, show them what we've got. We can't pump our fists, let's outstretch our arms and see what Bailey Wright just seems like he doesn't care. He's only started I think once or twice this season, because he's been away on international duty and then he wasn't fit and a whole bunch of other things happened. So interesting to see if he can hold things together for us at the back, as De Silva gets a throw in. Our first highlight of the game very early on. O'Nien with a shot from the edge of the box tests Scott Carson, and if we carry on the way we've started, then things are going to be mighty effective, as Maguire whips in the corner. Can we get it down? We can't. Ferran Torres gets rid of it, and Maguire picks it back up. Can he put it back into the box? Has a little pop towards Quainer, who heads it very ambitiously towards the crossbar, but Scott Carson is there to pick it out of the sky, being the mountain of a man he is. Scott Carson is very tall in real life, for those of you who don't remember seeing him play, or have never seen him play. Scott Carson's about 6'7". He's an enormous guy. Um, but that's neither here nor there. Just a random thing that I remember being a thing. We are doing okay though so far. 0-0 in the first 10 minutes. They've not had a shot. We are just about winning on expected goals. We're not winning the possession battle, but then you don't expect to win the possession battle. They've finally had a shot, and they've got a better expected goals total than us, despite the fact that theirs wasn't on target, which I guess is super interesting for statisticians out there. Put my teeth in, problem solved. We do need to see a bit of an improvement though, because like I said, this is a young-ish Sunderland side with a lot of players whose names I don't recognise at all, and you'd think we'd be able to do something about that. I mean, okay, the back four isn't bad, um, but there's not a lot, not a lot of experience in front of it. You'd think we'd be able to maybe get something out of a situation like that, and we're not doing it. So, something needs to change. Let's see if I can yell specifically at Shashwa. I would like to fire Shashwa up if I can, please, because if we can get him performing, then the rest of the team should hopefully start performing. It's been the case this season that if we get I was trying to click that and it disappeared. If we can get Shashwa and Green performing, we tend to have a decent shot. That's gone in from John Stones. That was very, very dubious. VAR must have a thing to do about that, surely. I mean, it's crossed the line now, but that was on the line. I'm sure it was on the line originally. Let's have another look. Hodge whips in the corner. Sandler, bit of a bundle. Stones. I feel like in real life that'd be hard to argue that wasn't a foul on the keeper, if I'm completely honest, because he was essentially kicking at the keeper's head, and that's not okay. For those who aren't familiar with the rules of football, you cannot kick towards the goalkeeper's head. That tends to get you sent off. It doesn't tend to get you goals awarded, even if you are John Stones. So, not a great start. I say not a great start. It's still City. It's still only 1-0. It could go a lot worse. Let's see if we can use some kind of pumpy fisty thing. Nope. An unlucky boys. Let's see if unlucky boys. That seems to have cheered. Bailey Wright needs to cheer up. Bailey, buddy. Let's. Can I? They need to do something about this that lets me unselect players I don't want to talk to faster, because that's silly. I'm not gonna do that because it just takes too long. It takes so long to deselect all the players. If anyone from SI sees this, can you maybe do us a favour? Select all, clear all would be nice at the very least, as Shashwa is not doing anything of note. I feel like we've not been the worst. I don't want to go on. I feel maybe if we go to a cautious, because they are getting a lot of the possession, but we've got some players who should be able to hit them on the break. We're going to give that like 10 minutes, see if that affects the game. If not, I can take Shashwa off, because he is massively underperforming. I'm not sending Tom Flanagan on, because I'm not silly. Sanderson is going to be replaced though, because he's picked up that knock. I guess I do have to send Flanagan on because logic. We'll sort that out in just a second. We'll see where this highlight goes. It's probably going to be a double sub, because that feels like it's probably the way to go with this. So we're going to swap Sanderson and Cole de Silva over. Nope, that wasn't what I attempted to do at all. I don't know why that selected like that. Let's try. Why won't you let me put Cole de Silva at right back? Why is that so hard? Bailey Wright can go back to centre half. Then we can send McFadzean in there, and we are going to take Shashua off because he's not having a great game. Send Ndanguch in because he has not played many games for us this season. Can I give a team talk? I can give a team talk. I would like to do a pumpy fists. Well, that didn't work. Oh well. I have faith. Go out and make a difference. See if you can, in fact, make a difference. Braff gets to I think that was a throw-in first, which is just appalling. and Calder Silva with the clearance, only as far as Nathan Aki though. Better has picked up to Gomez. Can we maybe do a tackling? That would be nice. Win the ball back, run at them a bit. Just a thought. Kyle Walker's going to make us look silly down the right hand side. Calder Silva might be taking an early bath. He's not. It's fine. He's survived. Calder Silva is 1 yellow away from suspension, and we should consider taking off. Well, I mean, it's a great theory, but what's also a great theory is that no. I'm going to send Grant Ledbetter on because I want that experience in there. He's probably not the best guy for the job, but he feels like the best guy for right now. So we're going to make that work. Hopefully we can maybe get ourselves an equal. I feel like if we can get ourselves an equaliser, we can do this on penalties. O'Nien to Ledbetter. Drop deep there. Quaynick might chase down Stones. He doesn't. Nathan Aki to a dozy. Gooch goes in with a big tackle. Wins it temporarily. Loses it. He's down still. Lyndon Gooch being injured would definitely end our chances of getting anything out of this game. As Ferran. Ball into Walker to Gomez. Can we just get rid of this? Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker has just walked through our entire team. Wow. We've really got no choice now but to go attacking, which is not an ideal situation against a team like City, but we do have to go for it. And I am going to have to berate my side because they're just not doing anything useful right now. He was never offside. Why are we looking at that as a tight offside? Stevie Wonder could see that wasn't offside. We're going to go to an attacking formation, and we are going to shout some abuse at the team and hope that that leads to good things. Burge finds Shimajli, who's having a rare bad game. I say bad, he's probably the best player on the pitch for us, but he's not having a great performance. Walker to a better, to Hodge. What can we do with this? Anything at all? I really need Andre Green to step up, if at all possible, because Andre Green is a difference maker of a man. And we've got to do something. Gomez, can we... Oh, I thought we were going to pick up a loose ball there. We didn't. City are better than that, of course. Stones, he's got it. Gives it to a Dozy, to Hodge. They're going to walk their way through us now. The better... That's a shot from range. And could have gone better. We need to close down Kyle Walker. The fact that we're having to close down and man mark a right back is definitely an issue for us as a team. They haven't been happy about me yelling at them. We're always going to press Kyle Walker. Sure, why not? It's a bit late now, but we'll give it a go. I don't see 2 goals coming from anywhere here, if I'm very honest. Let's go very attacking, because we've really got no choice right now. And what has happened here? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Maybe I misclicked something. Who knows? Green. What can we do here? Nothing at all. Garcia, Stones to Aki. We've really got to get ourselves back into this. Hodge, back to Stones. Just 1 goal. 1 goal would make the world of difference to the team, I think. Hopefully De Silva. De Silva might be the man that starts it. Ball back to Burge. Come on, guys. Let's build something. Anything. Shimajli. Ball forward. Ball forward. Playing it back to Burge is not going to help us right now. Neither is giving it away. And now a Dozy's through, and this could be 3-0. It's not, luckily. But let's be honest, this game is all but over. So is our cup run as a result of this being all but over. And, you know, it was nice. We got to go and visit Manchester. We had a trip to the Etihad, and things were, I guess, done. It's hard for me to take a positive. We should be better than City's reserves, and that might be time for a bit of a rethink over the next few games. Luckily for you guys, it means we get to move on. Also, I don't know what we're telling him was a pleasing performance, but such is life. We are going to move on at a bit of a pace. The transfer window is closing at the end of the week as well, but we're not going to come back immediately after that because that would be unnecessary. What we need to do is just have a quick look at the schedule and we can see where we're coming back. I wanted to come back for the Swindon game because reasons, but I feel like that's too soon. So I think let's come back for the Portsmouth game. We'll make the Portsmouth game a date for the diary. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. You can find me on the socials below there. There's the Insta, the Twitter, the Patreon. I'm chasing lately on all of them. Do not forget to like and subscribe, like my little board up there says. And as usual, I've been Chasing Lately. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.